Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you've been following my channel for a while, or you've seen some of the other videos I've made on overdrive pedals on the channel, you probably know what kind of pedal I tend to go for. That kind of smoother overdrive, a lot like a blues breaker, that kind of thing. And if you've seen my video on the Thorpyfx The Dane, you will know that I fell in love with that pedal after picking one up really rather cheap on the used market. So it probably comes as no surprise, if you know what I'm like, that I upgraded. So yeah, here it is. It's the Dane MKII, and I picked this one up cheap as well, cheapish anyway. It is a bit more expensive than the Mark I on the used market, so I picked that up second hand on Reverb. It's in immaculate condition. I got a really good deal on it as well. I was happy with it anyway. There's not a huge amount to talk about with the Mark II. If you've watched any of the other Mark I videos, or my video in particular, you'll know really what it's all about. It's a smooth overdrive with an inbuilt boost, and the boost runs into the overdrive. So the Mark II obviously has been significantly shrunk down, and it is way more pedalboard friendly. One of the key reasons why I went for it, to be honest. I like to fit a lot of pedals on my board. Other than that, they've done away with the stainless steel and made it a black finish with white text, so it is now much easier to see what dial does what and where your settings are at and what have you. I kind of like that old stainless steel finish. It was something about the Thorpy pedals that just kind of appealed to me, but I get why they've done this, and it is a bit of a smarter look, I think. So besides the size and cosmetic changes, they've added an additional feature as well. Here we have a hard clipping mode, which comes from the pedal that was actually inspired by the original Dane, the Heavy Water. So what they did with the Heavy Water was they took the boost from the original Dane, made it into a standalone pedal, and added an additional hard clipping circuit in there as well, which is switchable. And what they've done with the Mark II is include that hard clipping mode alongside the original boost mode on a selected switch in the middle here. Guys, just cutting in here to say, if you are enjoying the video and you like the content on the channel, please do consider putting a like on the video and subscribing. It really does help out, and it gets the video in front of more people. Really appreciate it. Cheers. So for me, the only issue with the original Dane, aside from the size, was the fact that the boost, even at its lower setting, was really quite a significant volume boost if you engaged it alongside the overdrive. What I like about the Mark II is that new clipping mode is actually quite a bit quieter than the original clipping mode. And the way I like to use boost on these kind of pedals, where you've got a boost running into an overdrive, is not necessarily to get a volume lift, but it's to push that drive side of the pedal even harder into more overdrive, but without significantly raising the volume. And the fact that it's hard clipping, it adds a different kind of texture to that overdrive. It pushes it a bit harder without really boosting the volume, and I really quite like that. You can, of course, still get a volume jump with the boost. You can, crank the level up more. I just find that when it's on its minimum, it's not as big of a jump as it was with the original version. The original boost is still in here, so if you like the way that worked, you can use that, of course, but this just gives you more options. So obviously the Mark II Dane doesn't sound really any different from the Mark I Dane. It is, after all, the same circuit at the core of the pedal. You just have that additional boost mode, which gives you a slightly different texture, a different sound, but nothing significant, right? The main thing about this pedal for me is all of the kind of tweaks that they've made to the size, the overall look, and the added functionality is a nice bonus. So we'll do a little bit of a playing demo, but do bear in mind, of course, as I said, it doesn't sound significantly different from the original Dane. Just check it out, let me know what you think. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed that demo. Let me know what you think about the pedal in the comments. Do you think it's a worthwhile upgrade? Would you upgrade? Have you upgraded? All that kind of stuff. Let me know in the comments below. So obviously I thought it was a worthwhile upgrade. Now I did pick mine up used on Reverb, so I didn't pay full price for it. And I did have the original Dane to sell on and put that money towards it. So it wasn't a massive outlay. But to me, even at full price, it's such an awesome pedal. Honestly, it's such a great overdrive that I don't think you can go wrong. I think you buy it and you'll love it. But, you know, you've got to make your own decisions on these things. Well, guys, thanks for watching and for sticking around to the end. I really do appreciate it. Hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.